I know y'all miss me. I missed y'all. But guess what though? College football has officially kicked off. And guess what? What better way to come back than when college football officially kicks off? We back. Man, I hate I took the long hiatus. But I got a message. Meant a lot to me. Let me know I was tripping. And now we back. Ain't no more of that tripping, man. We on it every day. College football is here, so we got something to talk about every single day. But we gonna start the day back. Well, no, we're gonna start the channel back off with Arkansas. Yeah, you know we Hog fans. Gotta talk about them Hogs putting up 70, giving up 0. So let's talk about them Hogs. So we're gonna talk about the defense first, man. That 0 looks pretty besides 70 points. Okay, so let's talk about the defense. Micah Hagan, he threw 11 of 23, 123 yards, 5.3 yards a pass. All right, rushing wise, you got O'Shawn Ross, who had 5 carries, 13 yards. You got Jonas Davis, 6 carries, 6 yards. Then you got BJ Carey, 1 carry, 2 yards. Then you got Zamarian Weber, 2 carries, 0 yards. Then you got Micah Hagan, 9 carries, negative 14 yards. So if you take away Micah Hagan, you keep 3 positive yards. That's 21. But you subtract 21 from 14, what that give you? 7. So Pine Bluff rushed for a total of 7 yards. 7. Yeah. Good job, defense. All right, so let's go to the receivers. You got Roan with 2 receptions, 34 yards. Gibson, 2 receptions, 32 yards. Gals, 1 reception, 21 yards. Gamers, 3 receptions, 21 yards. Isaac, 1 reception, 9 yards. Dawkins, 1 reception, 3 yards. And then you got English with 1 reception, 3 yards for a total of 123 yards. The longest pass completed on us was 21, but we got bailed out a few times with penalties that Pine Bluff caused on themselves. That's for sure. We did. Let's talk about sacks. Let's talk about negative yards. Landon had not 1 sack. Not one. Not 1 sack did Landon Jackson have. But it's fine because you got Eric Gregory with 1, Stephen Dix with 1, Xavier Sawyer with 1, and Bradley Shaw with 1 sack. We can take it. At the end of the day, we're a team. And Landon Jackson was going in and out with the other end. You know what I'm saying? Because, you didn't really need Jackson playing this game, but you did need him playing this game to make sure his feet is good and he's in shape and he's ready. But I get it. He was in and out, back and forth in rotation. But next week, he's not going to be able to do that. We're going to need him on the field the entire game. All right? So we had those sacks. We had 4 pass breakups. We had 10 tackles for loss. Total 42 tackles. That's what we had. Total 42, 4 sacks, and 10 tackles for loss. I ain't mad at that. Can't be mad at that. Good job. No, yeah, I get it. This is a Golden Line team that is not on Arkansas level, but it's still impressive to pitch a shutout against anybody. Anybody's good to pitch a shutout because Micah Hagan is actually a good quarterback. He was actually a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. So he was actually a pretty decent quarterback. And they had a nice size receiver, number 11. I don't know his name, but he was number 11. Nice size receiver. Okay? And while I'm on the defense, I got to say this. I think that our secondary may be a little suspect in the man-to-man. Because even PB was kind of getting open on us. Really was. I'm just being honest. Just from what I was seeing there in person, our secondary kind of questionable in man-to-man. But we're going to wait. We're going to see when we play Oklahoma because Oklahoma has 2 pretty good receivers that they can count on. And if we plan on playing man-to-man, we'll see how that go. But now let's talk about that offense. Talk about it. Taylor Green. First off, let's say this: we scored on every possession that we had the football. First string, second string, and third string. Every quarterback scored. Every quarterback scored. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's read the stats and make sure. So we got Taylor Green, 16 of 23, 229 yards passing, 2 TDs, no interceptions. You got Malachi Singleton, 8 of 10, 120 yards passing, no TDs. So he didn't score. Then you got KJ Jackson. Malachi did score on the ground though. You got KJ Jackson, 4 of 4, 59 yards, no TDs. So we had a total of 408 passing yards. We'll take it. We will take that. Let's go to rushing. Jaquindon Jackson, 8 carries, 101 yards. Watching this guy in person, Jaquindon is going to shock everybody because a lot of people just think he's injury prone. A lot of people just think that he can't survive in the SEC. Jaquindon Jackson is a perfect fit in this offense in the SEC. He's going to turn heads. Don't be surprised if Jaquindon Jackson is one of the top rushers. Let me just say this: Jaquindon Jackson will rush for 1,000 yards, guarantee it. 8 carries, 101 yards. Taylor Green, 6 carries, 88 yards. Tyrell Reed Jr., 5 for 28. Braylon Russell, 3 for 23. Rodney Hill, 4 for 15. DeBinion, 3 for 15. He was kind of still nursing the injury, so he didn't really play as much. Danico Slaughter, what you carrying the ball for? 1 for 4. KJ Jackson, 1 for 3. And Malachi Singleton, 2 for 2. And one of them was a touchdown. So Jaquindon had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Taylor Green had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Tyrell Reed had 1 touchdown on the ground. Braylon Russell had 1 touchdown on the ground. And Rodney Hill had 1 touchdown on the ground. And Malachi Singleton had 1 touchdown on the ground. So we had a total of 8 touchdowns on the ground. We had a total of 279 rushing yards. And we had a total of 33 carries. I'll take that, Razorbacks. Good job. The longest run of the day was 46 yards by Jaquindon Jackson. But listen, Taylor Green had a run so impressive. So impressive. You just had to be there to see it. Let's go to the receivers, right? You got Tesla, 3 receptions, 53 yards. A nasty one-handed catch did Tesla have. Absolutely nasty. All right. Anthony, 3 receptions, 46 yards. He had a drop pass or 2, kind of hitting right in his hands. He just dropped it, but it's okay. He shook it off, got right back to it. Coffee Brown, I like Coffee Brown. He had 2 receptions for 42 yards. Then you got Luke, 3 receptions, 42 yards. Tyrone Broden, 3 receptions, 35 yards. At the beginning of the first play of the game, we tried to take the top off the defense. It was there, but Taylor Green just underthrew it. Satania had 1 for 34. Monte Harrison, the 30-year-old, had 2 of 29. And Cross Johnson, 2 of 25. Ty Washington, 1 of 23, a touchdown. Jackson, 2 of 20. Shamar, 1 of 16. Rodney, 2 of 16. Rashad, 2 of 14. And Davian Dozier, 1 of 13. What I like about it is he's spreading the ball out. Yeah, I know you said, dang, we missing somebody. Well, yeah. Andrew Armstrong didn't play. Nursing a little injury, wasn't really worth putting out there for PB when you got a big game like Oklahoma coming up the following week. So just set him out, let him rest. We worry about that this coming up. Let him get through practice, work, finish therapy and all that. No need to have him in the game. So we had a total of 28 receptions, 408 yards. Total of 2 TDs through the air, 8 TDs on the ground. Put that together, that's 10. We scored on all possessions, man. That is so impressive. Jaquindon fumbled once, Malachi fumbled once, but it did not cost anything. We didn't lose it, none of that. But they did fumble. So on the offense, I did like some fact. Taylor Green, he impressed me. Pretty balls.
What do you mean by that?
Had control of the offense. Can move around in the pocket really, really well. Really, really well. But I can't really judge him just yet because he played a talent like This was high school versus junior high almost. I don't think Taylor Green was sacked once. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes he had to evade to not get sacked, but still, it was nice. When he was in the pocket, he was delivering passes. It looked nice. The offensive line blocked well for the running backs. I get it. These guys was not competing with us size-wise, but still, they looked nice. Just being able to dominate like we did, as you should do. That's how you're supposed to dominate. And Arkansas did just that. So am I going to start am I going to start accepting the hype? I'm already there. I was kind of skeptical on Taylor Green, but I think I'm going to like him. Malachi Singleton is actually going to be a ball player if they ever give him a shot. He absolutely is going to be a ball player. Jaquindon Jackson, yes. I like him. He's going to help us out a lot. It's going to help us a lot. As long as he can stay healthy. Football, be real. You have to stay healthy. I want to see more of maybe they just held him out, but I would like to see more of Tesla. We got two burners, Tesla and Anthony, small guys. But what a lot of people don't realize is Broden can actually get down the field as well. So offensively, man, we was clicking. We scored 28 in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter, 7 in the third quarter, and 14 in the fourth. And think about it, we could have put up 100 points this game. But in the second half, we cut the time down to 10 minutes. 10. And then we only scored 7 in the third. This could have been a lot uglier than it was. But, boom, we handled business. Arkansas is 1-0. That's all that matters. On to Oklahoma State. So, yeah, that's Arkansas' first game. I'm feeling real confident about Arkansas. Let's go back to the drawing boards. Let's go back to practice. Let's hit it hard. And I think the Hogs are going to be all right.